Hello everybody, welcome to the Monday stream where we usually play games, but today we are gonna be programming. Got some nice feedback for our farming minigame. Hi mode, welcome. So we're gonna be working on that since the jam is ending quite soon, next Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever you want to call it. I think it's the 30th, but hold on. Minigame a month. Stream Labs. Deadline is May 1st. So technically I have more time than I thought, but that is still not much. So that is why we're gonna change this Monday to coding. And with that said, as soon as... Oh yeah. Where is the PICO-8 window, OBS? Where is she? Come on, I believe in you. Let's find the PICO-8 source. PICO-8 cap. PICO-8 exe. Come on, OBS. You can do it. Okay, here it finds it. Why not here? That is Visual Studio. Huh. Also, let me find a music list. The synth one is gonna be alright. Where is the Spotify? What is up with things not showing up today? Well, now let me try to reboot it. PICO-8. Now it finds it. I launched it the same way as I did last time. Also, where is my Spotify? Do I not have this on here? Let's grab it. And move it to the other corner. Oh no, there is the console log there. Down here. It is just below chat. Welcome, bro. We switched our Monday gaming stream into our little deving stream because we are running out of time for the jam. Kichiev, welcome. It is not showing up, but we are working. I can switch to here and hopefully... Oh yeah! We are working on the little farming project. Also, this is a tad too loud in my ears, but on the other side it seems fine. Nerdy gave some nice feedback about it, so we're gonna working on that. I've worked on some lerping and this new instruction, I don't know, tooltip. offline. And the other thing that we worked on, or I worked on, because I had to get some offline work in, and no, give me this line, is basically, if I go back to harvesting, you will see that little lerp up for the fruits. I'm going up to the corner. So let me move Spotify. I still don't understand what is happening in the game. It's quite elementary, my good sir. What is happening is you're gonna be given a random farm field, and your goal is to reach the highest amount of points you can. You can grab points by harvesting a fruit or vegetable. You see 1 point for that. And this point increases by 1 for each fruit that is in the same type. Picked up in... How do you say that? In consequential order? I don't know. Like in a row. So if I step here, you see it is 1. But now I'm gonna harvest the whole line because it is the same fruit. And it's gonna be 2 points, then 3, then 4, then 5 for the carrots. And basically your job is gonna be to set up as many nice lines that you can harvest as you can. We have a few tools for that. The shovel is gonna help you move lines or swap them basically. So you can see I can now swap that line down here. And you're gonna have the fork, which is moving a line up or down, or left or right basically. So you see I can move around the whole line. We're gonna have a bomb, which I can show. What is the best place to show it? The best place to show it would be to have this beetroot line and put a bomb here. And then I can move here. So the bomb will explode and will harvest a 3x3 area around it. And the last tool we have is the watering can, which will allow you to transform a 3x3 area of fruits randomly into one of them. It basically fetches whatever is in a 3x3 area and randomly selects one of them and transforms every other vegetable into that one. So you see now everything here is a beetroot. If I go here, everything now is a carrot. If I go here, everything now is a beetroot. Here everything turned into a carrot. And basically you're gonna have two phases. One is the planning, where you can use these tools to set up the game. And the other one is gonna be the harvesting, when you move around on the field. Harvesting the cool lines you set up for yourself. That is what is gonna be the game about, basically. It's gonna be a movement puzzle game. So one of the best feedback I got from Nerdy Hello, Streammaker. Streaming, thought you would drop and say hi. Thank you. Welcome. How's the farm minigame going? Technically, we have a playable release, and you can grab that either on the Nerdy Lounge, or you can grab it from my Ko-Fi page, which is not working. Coffee! The coffee bot. The one time it should work. Oh. So it takes some time. There is a new post about the game file where you can grab the PICO-8 card. I should move chat a bit. Chat. Somewhere there maybe. It's quite hard to like position everything. We have to figure out like a good position sometime soon. tutorial. If I had time, I would probably watch a farming game tutorial. I mean, now starting one would be quite hard. But Minigame a month is every month, so you can tune in for the next month and see if the theme is to your liking. So one of the best feedback from Nerdy, which I 100% fully agree, is for every tool that is just row or column based, at the moment you switch with the up arrow between going from line to line or to column. And the feedback was, if I press left and right, I should move up here. But if I press up or down, it should switch automatically and move up or down here. Which is like a really nice idea. I wish I know. And like things that slip by you without you realizing. So if you come back to the code, it works for the shovel as well. We're gonna introduce it to the fork as well, but they use the same code. So basically, as of now, we use left and right, and when we press up, we switch the state we are in. That is controlling if we are moving up or down, or left to right. So here, I should create a helper function that I can just call to switch if needed. So let's do exactly that. So grab this code. This is what is handling the switching. Basically, if you have already something selected, redo that whole selection and switch to the next mode. Where is space for this? This is the update. Can I jump like this? Oh, I can. Fuck yeah. I didn't know this option existed. I don't know if it is like a extension upgrade or a VS Code upgrade, but it is so nice to have the scope or the function scope up and like shown up here. Reset tool, swap mode and reset, and we're gonna do this simple line here now. So if the tool state has already a selection, we are gonna set back the selection back to what it was, and we're gonna switch the mode. And this is just clearing the selection from all the states that we set it in. So now we can just say what can we say here? If, hold on, what is the states? False is row and true is column. So moving the cursor left, right. This is column. So then column is true So if not toolstate dot we can make it even better somehow, but let's do it like this. Swap mode and reset. Because row selection is the false mode. So this is only gonna be true if we are on that mode, then we need to swap. There's probably a better way to do this. Oh my god, so many redeems. Posture check is fine. Take a sip, everyone. I ran out of my water. Thank you, thank you. Surely there is a better way to handle this. We should really look into handling buttons in another mode sometime soon. Medium P2. So if you are pressing up and down and we are in a column mode, which is the true tool state, then we want to swap. And in that state, up is reducing, so it is a selector. Step down. Because this would be not 4, it is 3. Down is 3. And this is step up. How can I make this better? Like, this is clearly called, but only in button 1 to 4, 1 to 3. The issue is, I think if you press 2 buttons, button is returning the bit mask of them all together. And I don't want to do bit mask. Or like bit. What's the word? Is bit operations now. It's like Monday, 7 o'clock. Yes, you can rotate sprites. It is a bit tricky, but if you look up T-line for sprite rotation on the Lexophil forum, it will come up. But technically you can rotate sprite, yes. There is no built-in function for it, but you can create a custom one that can do it. The issue is if I merge these 2 button calls here, then I have to check down here. This would be the best if I just bitmasked and passed it as a parameter here at the end. Not at the end, in the beginning. So like here, do some bitwise magic and swap if needed. And then I can just step up or down. But I'm too tired for that, so this is gonna be a to-do. So let's see, this was shovel, right? It was the shovel. So if we go back to here and reload, then let's select shovel. And if I now press down, ooh. Okay, so left, right is working. Huh. Oh, I still have this in. Oops. That is probably gonna cause some issues. I still had the old code here. That is surely not needed. So let's recheck it if that was causing the issue. Why is... I can't understand why PICO-8 is not showing up on the corner now. Again. So up. So down still and up still switches the state all the time, it seems like. Left and right seems to be working. Okay. Where is PICO-8? I don't understand it. Hold on, let's reboot it and hope that it shows up. So, oh yeah, this is toState.mode. That is what is happening. The toState is always there because it is an object that is created. We need to check on mode. So let's see. So now up moves here. And left and right swaps to here. Hell yeah. And it seems to be working just fine. To the top-down hack and slash. Well, it depends on how you implement it, but in theory it shouldn't be hard. The most problem with 2D games, top-down games, in either PICO-8 or Picotron is handling the twin stick movement. Because for most of them you need one stick to move around and one stick to basically aim where you are hitting. But if you handle that nicely, then yeah, it could be done. So we need the same. For the fork selection, but that is a tad trickier. This is greater than 0, so it should work just fine. So now we insert this into here, this into here. We get rid of the button to switch, and basically copy this whole thing. Oh, I have so much code duplication, it is crazy. But I don't think there is a way around it, because if you're stepping left to right... Oh, the fork is gonna be so wonky, hold on. Because for columns, you want to step left and right, but moving them up or down is up or down, not left or right. And same for the rows, because rows you select by moving the cursor up or down, but moving them left to right is left to right. I mean, if you have two states, then hell yeah, nice. Then your problem is solved. I don't know about Picotron, so I'm not the streamer to ask Picotron questions to. That's probably like... I don't know who even streams Picotron, Worksy sometimes. And I think Chrisman did one stream, and Fledge does it from time to time, but that's it. Or at least that's what I know. Oh, this is so cursed. Oh my god. We need to refactor this whole thing now. I can have this here. No, I can't have it. I need to have it outside. Existence is pain, Jerry. Switch button roles based around if we already have a selection or not. So if tool state selected is greater than 0, if we have selection, else if we do not have selection. So if we have a selection, now if we don't have a selection, we are working this way. Then we are working the same way as the shovel. But if we have a selection, that is where it's gonna be tricky. It seems like then, yeah, you have a secondary stick. You just have to see if it is mapped to keyboard or not. If you're a keyboard player, and on handhelds, how does it look? And I have no idea how does it handle web export. It's all for you to figure out. So if we have a selection, then we want to swap if tool state at mode. So if tool state mode is true, that is columns, right? True is columns, yeah. So in columns, you want to move it up and down. So if bitmp 2, then selector step down. If in column mode, you can move line columns up or down. Step up. If rows, oh, it's not those rows. You move left to right. If bitmp 0, then select all. This is such a mess, by the way. I mean, it works, it is just... Surely there is a better way to handle all this menu navigating step. So let's see. Is the fork attempted to compare a table with a number? Oh, I forgot to do the hash mark here, because we are interested in the length of that table, not its actual value. Because you... Okay, so pressing left or right. It's moving twice. I might have the old code still in. Did I forgot to delete the old code? I did. So how about I grab it from here and do a big Ctrl X and open up a new node and push it there. Just 3 Jedrick Cage in chat in 3, 2, 1. I forgot to save. So now it is moving by 1, which it should do. If I press up or down, it switches to the next line. So let's see if I select. Now I should press left and right. Ah. Did I forget a selector somewhere? Oh yeah, it's not selector stepping. Ah. We're not stepping the selector here. If I'm pressing button 2, then I wanna move up, which means I want to pop the first element and add it to the end. Moving up, pops first element and moves it to the bottom. And when pressing it down, we want to pop the last element and put it to the front. which is this code. And the same needs to happen here. Not thickness. So going left is the popping the first. And going to the right is doing the last one to the first position. And not stepping the selector. So let's see. If I select this line, I press left, then it cycles to the left. If I press right, it cycles to the right. And if I press left or right, it comes up to here. And if I select this line, now I should press up or down. Yep, much more intuitive, basically. Haha, no, my words are I need some water, so bear me. Which is which? I should have bought some new earbuds. Yep, I'm in there. I'm in there. Social pressure. I did a quick duck snake prototype and that's all. Not even a full snake prototype because it didn't handle collision with yourself. But one day. Cool. The other feedback from Nerdy was, and I agree with it, it's just a weird design choice that I can show you. Let's set up a nice line somewhere. For example, this line. So intuitively, when you step on this beetroot, you should move through all the beetroot row that is in front of us. Or at least that's how I told people the game is. You harvest a full line if it is a full line that is ahead of you. But at the moment the code stops you at the moment you step onto a different vegetable. And because of that, this happens. Because I stepped from the turnip onto beetroot, I stop here. And I do not move forward. Now if I press right, I move through all the beetroot. So this is somewhat handled now. So when I have a bomb in the middle, here, the bomb doesn't break your movement. Because with the bomb we actually check what the next tile is after the bomb. So the plan is to move that check basically fully outside and do it at every movement step. Friends want to play Don't Starve, but but not now. Now we are streaming. So that movement is actually handled right here where we are. Yeah, this is the check basically. If the next tile that is coming up based around your direction is the same tile that you are on or a bomb, you continue your movement. And the bomb is basically, I think, handled. The bomb doesn't change what tile you stepped on. The bomb just lets you move through and increases your combo. So my only stopping place is this. So here we check if the next tile that you are stepping on. So you can see that the tile ID is basically the new position you would step into, and your current tile, so basically the wedges you are on and what you are gonna step onto are the same. Then you continue a movement. Otherwise, you stop. And basically, I think here, what we want to check if the next one that is coming up is also the same that this new one that you are stepping onto. Because if it is, you should move even further. So you're either on the same tile or you are on an empty. It's 5. Yeah, 5 is the bomb. So you move even further if you're on the same tile or you're a bomb. Or let's grab this next tile out from here and move it way. Here. So now here we want to say or the. I need the tile ID as well because that is a much neater check. Where am I getting this new tile? It is a 1 over. And now here. So the new check that we want to add here is that or the new ID is equals to 1 that is coming up next, so that is 1 over. But we want this 1 over to be inside the play area. And not is outside next tile X, next tile Y. This is probably under me or the PICO-8 window, but that is something you have to live with, because there is no way I'm breaking this. I don't like broken if lines. Something is missing. I am missing a parentheses, right? Right. So for that, the check is fork this here and this here and fork this here. So now if I step here and step one over, I should only stop at the carrot in the end. Why am I not stepping on the carrot? There is an or between them, so let's see a few other test cases here. So here I didn't stop there. Now I stepped onto the carrot. Now I stopped at the beetroot. Something fucky wucky is going on. Am I setting the tile that I'm on? No, I'm not setting the tile I'm on. So I think what is happening is the game still wants me. The game is still looking for me on a turnip. I think let's try to move this outside and let's see how that messes up everything. So now I stopped on the turnip. You can press 1 or 2 on the empty farm field, that is nice. Now I stopped at the beetroot. Here I should stop at the carrot, yes. Here I should stop immediately, yes. Here I should stop at the turnip, yes. Stop, 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 yes. The empty tile, yes. So one question is doing 2 different lines after one another. So let's move this turnip line up here and this down here. Let's see, because this might cause us to run through the whole line. Yeah. Technically that comforts the rules, because the rule now is if you're on the same vegetable and the next one is the same, you move to there. So technically this was true, because I moved through the carrots, I checked the turnip next, and the turnip was a line, so I moved through the turnips. So technically now the rule set is working with itself. I move through all the 2 beetroots down and stop on the turnip. Move through the beetroots. Here I stop on everyone. Here I stop on the beetroot because that's the next different one. still stop at empty spaces, right? Yeah, I still stop at every farm space. That is good. I want you to be able to move around on the farm space freely. So if this would be a turnip, what would happen? Can I somehow make this into a turnip? Surely I should be able, because technically we have rotation with moving things up and down and swapping lines. I can move this line. Oh yeah. That is what is happening. So let's move this turnip here, then switch to here and move this turnip down. So do I move through this whole line? Oh, that is weird, but yeah. Okay, so this is somewhat different from what I wanted, but I can understand how now the rule set is at least consistent. Because the original plan was for you to be able to decide in such cases. So if I would step from this carrot onto that beetroot, I would stop at the first beetroot so you could decide if you want to go up or right. But because of that, the rule set is not fully consistent, because sometimes you stop at the first item, sometimes you don't. So now you do this whole line. Yeah. I mean, technically that is a better design because the rules are consistent. So you never like, what the hell happened? But it needs some explanation in the future. Loop. And 239, that would be our final score on this stage. At this point, but of course we are not limited to the planning phase and the harvesting phase. I clearly modified the game mid harvesting. That is not something you will be able to do on the final version, and you will be able to export and share your seed with others as well, so you can compare your solutions and points in the end. And of course somehow I want to limit the tool usage, because otherwise you would just spam the watering can until everything is the same, and then you have a nice cornfield. Wow, random is not liking me today. So you could do technically this and till the world ends. No, give me my beetroots. Oh, game. Give me beetroots. So yeah, technically you could do this, and then you are just forming the lines like a madman. 596, Jesus. Yeah, and that is not something we want in the end. How is time? I still have some left. Let me see the feedback. If we have anything missed. Row column selection. When to stop harvesting. Oh yeah, there is a thread as well. Still the first step onto the turnip pad. It also picks up the first carrot, but it didn't. The knife the second. Yeah, this is what's different. Yeah, this is what we fixed, and well, what will be even now more confusing because Nerdy now will play through like 3 different stepping logics. Is it possible to have different sprites for planted versus harvested? The whole veggie without the leaves. Yeah, we can totally do that. So yeah, how about some drawing? So this is what we use currently, and it is really similar to this. So maybe let's try to rotate it. Or can I make like a big chunky carrot? Hold on, the planted has this pattern. It kind of looks weird without the top greens. Let's try to see if we can make it diagonal. Our arch enemy, diagonal lines in PICO-8. Why does this area look weird? Okay, I'm reducing the girth of the carrot. It's just these 2 lines are really wonky, and this would be such a huge carrot. Can I use it this way? This is now such a lanky carrot compared to the original. What if I just add 1 pixel? Oh, then it is not matching up here. Oh, okay, so that's why we don't do odd pixel diagonals. Palace Games, welcome, how you doing? We are working on our Minigame Jam entry. Minigame A Month entry. A bit tired, but we are doing fine. Trying to improve the sprites that are showing once you harvest fields. So our game is gonna be about harvesting fruits and setting up combo lines to earn as many points as you can. And now we are trying to... yeah, it is for the minigame jam. Hold on. It's minigame a month, April, with the theme of farming. Yeah, that lanky carrot looks really weird. Thank you. Glad you like it. How about we move this whole body up? I can now get rid of the outline because this is gonna be a sprite. And what we can do is add an outline to this float. This is the updates for float in all. And here instead of sprite, we're gonna say, what is it? Draw outline? Draw outline, yes. And we're gonna give it 1. And now we go back to here and check. Ooh, I might like that carrot better now. So yeah, the game idea is gonna be you having tools and a planning phase where you can move lines around in different ways. You will be able to step them left to right or up and down, basically. There will be a few funny tools like a bomb, and there's gonna be a watering can at the moment, which selects from a 3x3, selects one and transfers everything to that. And after that, you can go ham on your field. Bam. That is the basic idea. Because the team is farming, I was not sure that I want to make another plantings and harvestings games. Because I was sure that the gem is gonna have a lot of them. So I wanted to make something a bit more not unique, but not not just a straight theme that you would think from the get-go. That is a curvy turnip, Jesus. Hold on. Yeah, that is a big turnip, oh my god. Let's maybe cut it down one more. But the bomb is the same. We're not gonna change much on the bomb. Technically, I could use even this one. So one thing I would like to have here is Ryan Peterson, welcome. That's a cool core mechanical. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy it. Hopefully you have an ad blocker, because I just noticed we are running ads at the moment. Or like Prime or whatever the third Twitch thing is. I don't remember what's the I don't want odds premium. There is one more. Turbo? It's something weird like that. So yeah, if you didn't have ad blocker, then thank you. Welcome in, Ryan. And I'm glad you enjoy the idea of the game. Yes, if you sub, you get no ads. That is also true. But if you have Twitch Prime, you don't have to spend anything. You can sub with your Amazon Prime. I think still it exists. So you don't give your money back to the Bezos daddy. Turbo. Oh, it is Turbo. Okay. I was not sure on the name of it. So one thing I wanted is it would be nice to have different velocities for the floating sprites, so they don't just go up, but I could set them to go a bit left, a bit right. This would be quite nice. So let's say add float. So at the moment we have sprite XY lifetime. So how about we add a speed X and the speed Y to this whole thing. Save those. SX SY equals SY. And now modify all of them. This is where we are harvesting things. So this is the sprite ID that we are gonna draw. These are the two positions. So here, ideally, we would want to grab a random sign like in minus or plus, and a random value. And let's modify this reminder that there is now an SX and an SY. Local random dir equals random -1 1. Hold on, let's just hardcode this into here, and we want to multiply this with a random value. So in PICO-8 you can give tables to random and it will select one of the values from the table. So this way you can actually generate a random number between -1 and 1 basically. But this is not fully enough, because now in update we actually want to use this. So for float in all here, we also want to increase the position. So float X should be plus equals float dot SX, and float dot Y should plus equal to float dot SY. And now things should fly around a bit. Oh, that is way more than I would like. That's like the effect I want for the bomb, basically. Cheap viewers, no thank you. Also, I should turn on the link protection. Turn on link protection. Also, we only want to move them if they are not lerping up to their final score position. It was a buy more viewers bot, so it got banished to the Shadow Realm, as they should be. Yep, it looks like. I've got found by the bots. But it happens from time to time. If it is gonna be worse, then I will have to probably just go into follower only. Yep. Let's go. Let's go for 10 minutes and ban this guy. Nice. So I'm sorry for everyone who is in and not following, but we got raided by the bots. So for the time being, we are gonna stay in follower only mode. But hey, if you don't want to miss any more cute and cozy game jamming or trying out other people's games for jams, then drop a follow and you will never miss a stream. Same for the YouTubes. Every dev VOD and video is uploaded on the YouTube as well. So yeah, the speed is too much. So let's reduce it a bit, the float. Let's divide it by 10. No, it's follower only. Sub only will get rid of more people's ability to chime into conversations. I also don't like follower only because until I don't know if I like your personality on Twitch and such, then I'm not sure if I want to follow, but maybe I want to chat around to see if our energy and such things match. So that's why I don't have it on by default. So now you can see that they somewhat move a bit differently. One question here is, do I want the number value for them to be shown? Because if yes, then I need to have better offsets for this up and down pickup, because the left and right is just fine. But if I pick up and down, then they are different a bit. But overall, I like the effect of them moving a bit more. So how about the bomb? The bomb has a different odd there, if I remember correctly. Yeah, the bomb uses this one down here. So for that, grab this. And let's get rid of this. So for bombs, let's have them fly around, because that's what bombs do. Oh, the bomb also flies around. That's funny. I still can do this because I'm the developer. Rest mode. Nice. So one thing I wanted to change is probably we won't have many more tools, if any at all. How's the time? You have like 10 minutes. I mean, technically that is enough. So what I want to do is center the toolbar and the icons on the toolbar. So now we don't do for 10, it is enough for 3. And we don't start at 2. Hold on, let's count. So we have 4 items. If you want to space them around by 10, that means 2 are on the left and 2 are on the right. Which means if the center is 40, not 40, it's 64, then 2 items to the left with 10, 10 padding is 44, right? We start at not 2 but 44. Let's see, can I count? Yeah, I can, hell yeah. So now this is middle aligned. Oh, I can still step to left and right, but that is totally fine. Not technically, hold on. Because it is on the wrong place, so this should be also this 44 plus selector value. Also, I might want to draw the tool next to the cursor so you actually know what tool we are using. Or I could just draw the tool. But I like the idea of drawing the tool next to it. So let's try to do all quickly still. This is the toolbar. This is the instruction. And this is where we are drawing the (32 and 35). Yeah, I think these are the tool IDs, right? Yeah, 32 and 35. So now let's say that we want another sprite. So it is gonna be draw outline, and what we want to draw is this first sprite's ID plus the selector value. So it is 48 plus selector wall. So it is 48 plus selector dot. And we are drawing it at the same place that we are drawing the hand. 32 is the down pointing one. So let's put it over that. So it is not -5, but 8 more. Not even 8, it's 9 more, I think, but 8 is enough. So this is -13. And we are doing the same for the other cursor that is pointing to the left, but now we are grabbing these values. And now this is -13. And don't forget the outline color, because that is how my wrapper is looking over the basic sprite call. I just append an outline color, a thickness, and something else which I forgot. So now, yeah, now it is not fully working. Oh yeah, because the selector has different values here. It's only working for the first lines. This can be redeemed by probably having a new value in the tool state and saving the icon there. So tool state, it's way not here. It's down here. So when we are selecting a tool, save the tools icon into the state tool state dot icon, it doesn't matter what we're calling it, equals selector value. So now when we are selecting a tool, we are saving it, and when we are drawing things, we're not drawing this, but simply drawing this icon value from tool state. Oh, we should add 46 to it, but for the fork it should show the farmer. Yeah. Okay. Almost. We want to add 48 to it because that is the position of the first sprite for the tools. So now it is showing the shovel. We are shoveling like a good boy. If we switch to the fork, it is showing the fork. Switch to the bomb, it is not showing it because those draws are a tad different. Because here the cursor is free to move everywhere. It is a good question to where to draw the bomb and the watering can in this case. So it is clear what tool you are on. Because if I just draw it over the top, it will obstruct even more. So now you can see it covers the beetroot. And if I would have a bomb, it would cover this beetroot as well. So what happens with a full bomb line? We go through it, right? Yeah. We move through the whole line. Also on the top corner, I'm not sure if you see that on this view, but on this view you can see that on the top corner the harvested fruits sprite doesn't have a border. So let's add that to there as well. We probably won't use that corner in the end, but in case we will use it, let's use it. Draw outline 1. coffee page. Now we have a cute outline on the top as well. It should be moved down by one. It should be at 2. Hell yeah. Okay, probably this is gonna be where we stop for today. Nothing really crazy to show after the other changes. We are just finalizing mechanics, making it better to play, enhancing the user experience if you want to be really fancy with words, but that's like business talk at that point. Next time, probably we're gonna introduce the states, the actual scene management. So we have a main menu and the game scene, and a score scene and such. And probably we want to make some kind of seed system, which is gonna be a tad pain in the ass, because now we will have to add the seed to every random that we use. But it will be nice, so you could save your current seed out from the game. So for example, this would be 00111, and you could send that over to your friend and challenge them to make a better score than you did. But yeah, this is gonna be all from me today. Next stuff is gonna be on YouTube on Wednesday. Is the last game we tried that we have in the backlog, and the next stream is gonna be on, what is that day? Saturday, our 3-hour weekend stream. Let's hope we can get a lot more done there. So yeah, thank you everyone who tuned in, and I'm reconnecting to the stream. Hell yeah. But connection successful. So yeah, April offline, and we're gonna be offline really soon. Oh, internet, I like you so much. But yeah, thanks everyone who tuned in, and see you next time. Bye bye.